Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want it for craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want it for craving, nigga.
Popping bottles and popping models before the IG. Blowing this green, my bitch better than poison ivy. I got that itch. Real nigga, how you define me? Fever pitch, I'm slick Rick back in the 90s. I got my patch on, used to fly all my packs home. Only personal smoke, Za before it was well known. I'm talking Cali, San Fernando Valley gas, homie. Rain pulled up on me, had like 7 strands on me, no cap. Bars, these bars, I'm the captain of my shit. In fact, my niggas out, moving all type of shit. Eat up or be a hungry nigga. That ain't my forte. Lyrical slaughter, my mama said, I'm Bobby Boucher. They ain't gon' like me, I'm Donald minus the toupee. List the guarantee, and I got my niggas on 3-way. A quick call, the king is sick, it's go time. I don't beg for stripes, nigga, I earn mine.
Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want it for craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want it for craving, nigga.
Trophy case they loaded if I'm being humble. Man, my flow got splashed like 11 puddles. After school detention, you don't want no trouble. The way these bodies piling up, did somebody fumble? Stand over the body, let me ask you something. Stash the money in the oven, couple racks or something. Water main broke, so she called the plumber. Started poking shorty back like an acupuncture. Man, my appetite for money got me fat as fuck. Y'all be laughing to the bank, I'll be mad as fuck. In this game, it's one drive, you better cash in. Either you go run to death or somebody pass in. That sound tragic. Man, forget the casket. Skip the funeral arrangements and city taxes. Had to check my tax bracket. I'm gaining traction. And I still got my trophies than you whack rappers.
Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want it for craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want it for craving, nigga.
Emerged from the freestyles in North Flame basement. King nigga, we don't even walk up on the
same pavement, Spence with it. Even if I crash, I'm still great. Strapped up, picture Bokeem running through them gates. I'm telling you, brother to brother, now can you relate? Where only big dollar amounts can restore the faith. Now it's scary hours amongst us. My hunger, it was a come up. Flow shine is when the sun up. Green Hoopers in the cart move fast, so that's a wonder. Call it Alex Felix number, how it run up. I'm the son in the East at 5. I'm just waiting for my come up. Listen up, I'm Max, and I ain't just talking about my dream. An outcast, I threw 3 stacks to get that blue dream. And all shit me up. Said, nigga, you think you nice with them schemes? I told him if I'm on the scene, I close a caption for the team. Listen, I tripled up twice. Image MJ with the green. The hook set our greatness up. Yet none of our names be Kareem. Now it's trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The rate's going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want it for craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The rate's going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want it for craving, nigga.
Yeah. Apologize for the tardiness, man. It's L's fault, not mine. Let's just be clear. It's L's fault, not mine. Now, L was out and about doing some stuff, so here we are. We're starting the show now. Yeah. What up? It's your brother, Virgil Berry, a.k.a. Stacks with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tapped in and tuned in to another episode of 8 Real Talk Podcast, Tuesday night wrap-up. E.N.E Sports, y'all know how we do it. Let's go. What's good with everybody? We just waiting for King L to tap in. Hold on, my friend. Let me hit this nigga on the line because, you know what I'm talking about. We're going to call L right now to see where he at. See if he's still fucking around. Hello? Hello? What you say? Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. What's good? You good? Yeah, he said he walking in the house now, y'all, man. So we about to we just wait for Els to tap in. Go ahead and do your thing, man. Yeah. Go ahead and do you, bro. I'm gonna just talk a little shit till you come in. Go ahead and do your thing, bro. All right. Yeah, you know how it is sometimes, man. You having stuff to do, man, and stuff you're running behind. But we here, man. We here. You understand what I'm saying? We are here. What's good with everybody, man? How y'all doing, man? We all woke up earlier today. You understand what I'm saying, man? The Most High breathed the breath of life into us one more time. And we here, man. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Truly beautiful thing. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell. And of course, subscribe to the page, man. And we here, man. You know what I'm talking about? We here Tuesday night, and we about to get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? This weekend, as all weekends, hey, if you want to get your Art Vino, hit me up. We delivering all inside of $270, $10 delivery charge, $20 a bottle. Of course, the more you buy, the better price you're going to get. You know what I'm talking about? We got this lemon berry Moscato, which is a favorite amongst the ladies. The ladies love the lemon berry Moscato. You did. You order you some of that. We got this beautiful Riesling. You hear me? The chicks love the Riesling too. Y'all can tap in and cop that. You know what I'm saying? We got my favorite, the Chianti, which is a top seller as well, man. Goes good with steak, goes good with beef, pork, you know what I'm saying, even chicken. You know what I'm talking about? Beautiful, man. Truly beautiful, man. And we got that Merlot, as some of y'all would say, but it's pronounced Merlot. You dig? That Arvino Merlot. Tap in, man. Support your brethren, support black-owned business. Shout out to my brother Serville, you know what I'm saying, with the blessed hands from Dionysius himself, you feel me? Y'all tap in, man. Make your orders, place your orders. We will be delivering all day Saturday. You dig? Y'all need to try that lemon beer Moscato, man. Y'all ladies, man. The ladies love it, man. The ladies love it. You dig? Anyway, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, support black-owned business. Shop with your own, support your own. We all we need. We all we got, and we all we need, man. You know what I'm talking about? Really don't need too many other people for real, for real. If we just support our own, we'll be good to go. All I drink mostly is water. So that's what y'all be seeing me sipping, man. You know what I'm talking about? And it's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Blessed, highly favored. It's a beautiful thing, regardless of all the crazy stuff going on in the world right now. This weekend passed as a record weekend. We had 3 mass shootings in less than a week. You know what I'm talking about? All praises be to the Most High, man. Listen, man, cover and protect everybody who's deserving of it, man. But tonight we're going to discuss these sports and everything that happened last weekend. One of our brethren almost highly potentially became a statistic, man, became a victim of this police violence that we see running rampant in our country, man. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get to that here in a second. You know what I'm talking about? Let me look at the stories to see if we got anything, if we talking about it. Nah, L didn't have no stories about it, so we're gonna open up with this. All right. We're gonna open up with this. I'm gonna pull it up on the screen for y'all as we wait for L to tap in. You know what I'm talking about? I'm pretty sure some of y'all, most of y'all, heard about this. You know what I'm saying? Our brother, Champ, you know what I'm saying? Terrence Bud Crawford, after winning the fight, beating Canelo, right? After being given the key to the city of Omaha. Monique Robinson, what's good with you, baby? What's good, loved one? Jessica, what's good with you? Got my people tapping in on Facebook as well. Listen, after our brother sat up here and beat Canelo, FBA all day, every day, no days off, representing for the team, for the home team, for the turf. After being given for the second time the key to the city of Omaha, Nebraska, our brethren was pulled over by Omaha police in an unfortunate racial profiling situation, right? You know? See, at first when this story came out, people were saying that he got robbed, right? You know what I'm talking about? This is crazy, man. Wild as hell. Wild as hell, man. Super wild, you know? I'm going to show this video while we wait for L to tap in. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Share on your social engineering, man.
Seatbelt.
And
Opening the door.
You can take
I'm
mine
opening the
off
door.
of me right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Can I move my phone?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Seatbelt. I'm
And
opening the door.
You can take
I'm
mine
opening
off
the door.
of me right here on my right.
All right. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that, right?
It's never been easier to start a podcast than with Riverside. Here's how it works. First, go to riverside.fm and open an account.
Hours after Omaha celebrated hometown boxing champ Bud Crawford's accomplishments with a parade, he's pulled over by Omaha police, setting off a firestorm on social media. Good evening. Thanks for staying up with us. I'm Brian Mastry.
And I'm Zena Taher. Today is Bud Crawford's birthday. He turned 38. What happened at the traffic stop early this morning in downtown Omaha is now the subject of an internal investigation at the police department.
We'll hear from Crawford's security guard who was in the vehicle in a moment, plus reaction from the mayor. First, a breakdown of what police say took place this morning. Around 1:30 this morning, Omaha police say they spotted a vehicle driving recklessly near 12th and Capitol. This is near the Steel House where Crawford's after party was being held, which was attended by many, including Mayor Ewing. A traffic stop was conducted on Cass Street, a couple blocks to the north of there. Officers say they ordered everyone out of the vehicle for their safety when they saw a gun on the driver's floorboard. And only after that did they say they identified Bud Crawford by looking at his driver's license. First Alert 6 reporter Andrew Pfeiffer tonight with the version from Crawford's security chief who was in the passenger seat, the same man who rode on the float with Bud during Saturday's parade.
Be a man who can get to receive his second key to the city and have a firearm pulled on him by the Omaha Police Department all in the same day. Imagine that.
Kasim Shabazz is shaken up.
Man, I thought we were getting ready to lose our lives.
Being the head of Terrence Crawford's security, Shabazz has seen a lot, but nothing like this.
Oh man, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Early Sunday morning, Crawford and his team were leaving an after party following his parade. According to police, they pulled their vehicle over near 12th and Cass Streets for reckless driving. That's where things took a dark turn.
And as soon as he said he had a firearm, the police officer that was on his side became unhinged.
Police immediately drew their weapons, pointing a gun at Shabazz and the pound-for-pound champ.
I literally had my hands on top of the ceiling in the inside of the vehicle.
According to police, an officer had identified a firearm on the floor of the vehicle, causing officers to draw their weapons. Kasim says it went down differently.
He never see a pistol, he never see a firearm anywhere. They didn't even see the firearm on me because of the way I was positioned in the vehicle.
Shabazz, Crawford, and 3 others were taken out of the vehicle and put in handcuffs. A short time later, they were released with a driving citation. Then, a video of the incident started circulating on social media.
I was briefed this morning, and my heart sank, to be quite honest.
Earlier this afternoon, we caught up with Mayor Ewing and asked him to share his thoughts.
I was heartbroken that something that was so good would then have an issue that would potentially have people concerned about police-community relations.
Mayor Ewing says he called and talked to Bud following the incident and offered him this.
The most important thing I think that Bud and I talked about is that we would have a thorough investigation and that we would be completely transparent in that investigation.
There was no reason to have drawn guns on us. That no matter how prepared you are, no matter how calm you are, if you run into a rogue police officer who wants to escalate, then he's going to escalate.
Hey, what's good? What you want?
I'm chilling out, bro. Glad to be back at the house.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna speak on this real quick, and I'll pass it to you. Like I said, man, it's just wild, man. All this stuff going on in the country. You know, the racial tension is high. The police situation is high with illegal immigration and all this crazy stuff. You know, you got crazy white boys running around shooting up schools, shooting up churches, running their cars into churches, shooting at the police. I understand what's going on. I get it. But at the same time, man, it's called situation awareness, man. Like, you're not going to sit up here and tell me that Omaha Police Department officer did not know he was pulling over Bud Crawford. I'm just not accepting that, right? I'm not accepting, because when he got behind him and ran the plates, he knew who he was. When the cops get behind you and run your plates, I'm going to say most people driving cars, the car is yours and it's in your name. So when the police get behind you and run your plates, everything about you that they need to know pops up. So for him to insinuate that he didn't know it was Terrence Bud Crawford, that's just a lie, right? 2, there was no visible firearms prior, right, to them, or there was no visible firearms that, or any type of danger that would warrant them to draw their pistols, right? They drew their pistols before they ever seen a gun on the floor. That's a lie, right? Because in all actuality, according to our brother Kasim, who's the head of Bud Security, I believe him before I believe the police, right? They didn't see the gun until after they pulled him out of the car. They up-piped because they thought they saw something, right? Now, I don't have nothing against the police. I'm not one of these defund the police guys. I'm not one of these get rid of the police guys. That's stupid. It would be complete anarchy if there was no police. Y'all would not want the cities to not have police. Trust me, you wouldn't, right? But with that,
not in y'all major cities for sure.
Especially in major cities, and you know, it's like I couldn't imagine there not being no police in Columbus, Ohio. I couldn't imagine that. Anyway, but with that being said, though, right, I do understand and believe that cops should be trained properly, and most of these situations is improper training, right? Flat out. McQuay, what's good with you, baby? Flat out. El, I know you got something to say on this. Go ahead and speak on it, bro.
No, I'm glad you actually started everything out with this.
Yeah.
I agree with what you said. You know, me and you are the same wavelength with as far as not being those defund the police type cats and all that. But at the same time, we got to hold people accountable for
facts.
And yeah, this is wild.
Wow.
Because I'm sure that whatever vehicle they was in, it was registered in Bud's name.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna be able to tell me that you stay in Omaha, Nebraska, and you have no idea who Bud is. You know, that's Archie Griffin getting knocked in over in Columbus, Ohio. You know what I mean? Right. It's not gonna happen.
Right.
And yeah, man, this is just wild. I didn't really get to hear about this until earlier, like yesterday, but I'm glad Bird brought this up as the first joint because it definitely needed to be talked about and discussed. And I just feel like I want to hear from Bud.
Right.
You know, he's one of the biggest boxing stars now. You know what was crazy? I would have expected this if they could have pulled this with Bud before the Canelo fight. But
right.
You know, it's fucked up to say that, but yeah, after the Canelo fight, like, bro, like this nigga reached a whole different level of stardom after that Canelo fight. Whoever was doing this, I think they are getting the publicity that they want off of this.
Right.
They're boosting their name, whoever the officer is, whoever it is. They dropped the name, I'm pretty sure. he getting his name boosted off of this shit. What do they say? Even bad publicity is good publicity.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, he running amok right now with this. I don't like it because it's off the expense of Bud's name, and Bud didn't work hard. He one of the hardest grinders from the bottom to the top as far as like the boxing game, because he didn't have an easy road to get to where he's at now.
Right.
He didn't get the respect. He still don't got the household name that he should have, but I'm pretty sure in Omaha, Nebraska, his name is ringing bells in that whole city.
Right.
And that's why this right here is definitely alarming, because it's like, well, shit, if Bud could get pulled over in the city that we know not saying he runs it, but he's definitely the biggest name currently out of Omaha. What does that mean to you in your city? How you think they're gonna be able to treat you? They're treating the biggest star in their city there, because Omaha ain't no little city like a lot of people think it may be. You know, a lot of people might think, oh, Omaha, Nebraska, they listen, oh, Nebraska, this and that. Now, Omaha is a real city. You know, that's a real city place right there. So I'm just glad nothing happened. Shout out to Bud again for doing his thing and winning his fight, unifying the belts, beating Canelo. Actually just came from Damo's bar right here down the street from my house. That's where I was at. It took me a little longer because I was chopping it up with Damo. My boxing, you know, me and him talk boxing a lot. We talked about the fight and how important it was for boxing. So, you know, just hearing this news the other day was just kind of a downing, dampering moment on what Bud has accomplished. This would have been the last boxer that I wanted to hear this type of shit about, especially off of his success that he's obtained and achieved in this last week that we saw. So I just want to big up Bud no matter what. So shout out to Bud on this podcast. We appreciate you. You know what I mean? We see who you are, and you one of the best to do this shit.
That's a fact.
And you shouldn't have been going through no shit like this. Like, they wouldn't have did this shit to nobody else, man.
Yeah, that's some bullshit, man. So we already know, man, FBA all day, every day, no days off. Just like it's E.N.E every day, all day, no days off. Man, we support our brother Bud 100%, 10 toes down. Hopefully, justice will be served eventually with that very unprofessional police officer. We don't wish bad on the cop, man. You know, just do your job, man. That's all. Just do your job, man. But every consequence has a reaction has a consequence, man. So yeah, they did the same thing to Tyreek, man. It's looking bad for Tyreek too, man. I don't know if L got that in the story for tonight, but it's looking bad for Tyreek, man. Hopefully, that brother recover from that injury, man. I don't know why people acting like that's something that ain't nothing happy about dude getting no injury, man. I mean, he might be potentially getting out of a bad situation down there in Miami, but potentially his career is at stake, man. You know, that injury is going to have severe effect on his goddamn speed coming out of healing from this, man. You know?
We did the story last year on Tariq Hill.
Yeah.
When he was pulling up to the facility last year for the Miami Dolphins. So we did cover, I don't have that in the stories tonight, but we covered that last year when Tariq Hill got into the altercation with the cop pulling up to his facility.
Yeah, you know,
so
and
me and Bird definitely.
You remember last year, L, me and G's. Shout out to my brother G's, man. Me and G's was going back and forth on that, man. You'll talk about
this nigga G's, man.
G's a wild boy, man.
He gotta start watching more. Hey, I ain't even gonna judge G's unless he.
Yeah, G's a wild boy, man. But yeah, those same situations were very similar situation as far as, you know, a professional athlete, very wealthy young brother with a lot of, attention on a lot of people know their name. And the police just basically hating at the end of the day. That's not a term we really use a lot over here, but when it's fitting, it's fitting. Basically, it's just hating, man.
Because they definitely jammed Tyreek Hill up last year, going to his own home team.
Right. Training facility. They literally jammed him up right on his way to practice last year. So, they didn't pull the guns out and all that, but they definitely jammed him up. They jacked him up for sure, though. That's a fact.
And we covered that over here last year for sure. Like, we definitely covered that. I remember that whole story. It was Tyreek definitely wasn't, whether the cop really knew who he was or he wasn't, Tyreek wasn't the most, what would we say, Verge?
He wasn't the most cooperative. How about that?
Yeah, he wasn't the most cooperative person. But at the same time, it's like, damn, bro, I'm going to practice.
Bro. Like, come on, bro. You want some bullshit, man. I'm not the only dude speed through here. We speed through here all the time. But at the same time, though, man, that's why I say cops, man. Situational awareness, man. I'm not saying you got to glad hand these guys because they're professional athletes and they're proper and they know. I'm not saying you got to kiss their asses. I'm not saying they get special treatment. What I am going to say is, don't put 100 on 10 when you ain't got to. You could have easily, just like Tyreek could have just got out the car and just did that. So the cop could have just been like, hey, bro, man, slow down, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Slow down next time. Go ahead and get the practice type shit. You want to do like L said. You want your viral moment. Everybody want to go viral. Everybody wants to go viral. Court was good, man.
Court in the building.
I see you cut his camera off.
Yo, what's good, man?
Court the boss. Okay, I see you switched that up.
Yeah, I had to upgrade. Back to the that's my original. That was actually my original
avatar. You need to get a picture on that one.
Yeah. I got step my. That was my original name. Then I switched it back, but I deleted my shit. But
what's your take on this whole Bud situation with the police and all of that, man?
So honestly, I honestly didn't follow it. I seen the clip. I seen like the video and everything. I don't know why he was pulled over and all, or any of that. So I don't have a strong opinion. I know a lot of people were saying that he probably knew who Bud was, but man, you might be surprised, man. Unfortunately, man, this is Omaha, Nebraska still, and he is just a nigga for real. So like we all look alike to a lot of them, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, even though like to us it's impossible, like how you don't know that's Bud Crawford, but I can believe that there's some like white dudes who's just really like, maybe they not super in, they might have heard of his name, but they probably think he looked like 5 other niggas with braids. So they probably, I could see possible that he may not have knew. Now he definitely could be covered himself, absolutely. But man, we also think, man, we gotta be mindful though. Black people ain't all that famous in Nebraska. So, you know what I mean? Like he might not, and just might not be that big of a deal to him. You know what I mean? But more times than not, he probably knew who he was. And at minimum, once I say who I am and you recognize that name, you should at least pause right there and verify. Like at minimum. Like that's the minimum he could have did in that moment. Like stop for a minute. Let's figure out, okay, hold on. Maybe I do need to give, let me step back and see exactly what's going on, give him a little grace because, give him the same leeway that any other, superstar celebrity should get usually. You know what I mean? Now, if Bud was doing some egregious shit, then, he got to be penalized like anybody else. But I don't know. I don't know if it was just like a basic traffic stop, or I don't even know the reason why he even got pulled over or anything.
He got pulled over because the cop was on. They said he was driving a little recklessly, right?
Okay, so just basic traffic shit then.
And like I said, I don't be believing the police. Bud don't smoke or drink.
Right. He's very much, very much
driving the car. So for him to be swerving, driving recklessly, a little speeding maybe, but
but I'm pretty sure he wasn't the one driving though.
Nah, he was definitely driving. He was
holding out the driver's seat. Yeah.
Oh, okay, damn shit. All right.
Because whoever was recording was the passenger.
Right. That was his dude. With the dude was in the back seat. His head of security thing.
But you notice he the only one that got pulled out. That's why I was like, oh, he must have been the driver. But either way,
you still don't pull guns on nobody for no driving reckless.
No, hell no. But again, this is what happens. I think that happens.
That's what I'm referring to with the situational awareness, man. Like I mean, if you don't see like no crazy stuff going on, if when you pull up on a whip, I mean, I'm just saying, like I said, and listen, and I understand situations though, man, but you know what I'm saying, like. As a cop, you got to have situational awareness on the team, man. You got to be able to assess the situation ASAP, if it's a danger, if it's a threat. And granted, I mean, there's situations where you can't do that all the time. But like I said, when y'all pull the dude over, like before a cop pulls you over, they run your plates, which means they know what your fucking name is, right?
Yeah. So if
9 times out of 10, if you're driving a car, it's probably your car, more than likely in your name. Like I'm sure my car's in my name. L's car's in his name, of course, car in his name. So this is the whole thing. Whether Bud was driving recklessly is irrelevant. The thing is, the cop said he's lying. You ain't no way in hell you from Omaha, Nebraska, and don't know the name Bud Crawford.
Right.
I'm sorry. That's like you being from Columbus. Right. You, like L said, you don't know who Archie Griffin is.
Right. No, the name, whether you know what he looked like or not, you know that name, no matter what.
You know that name. Like, come on, bro. Anyway, man, shout out to Bud, man. He the champ. He gonna get through this. He got the mayor on his side, so I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some consequences for that police officer after this situation, man.
That's wild.
You know, but we're gonna get to this right here, man. Shout out to my man Thorpe, man. Pull this up on the screen for y'all, man. Smash that like button, click with the bell, subscribe to the page. I got my brother King L's, my brother Court the Boss in the building. Y'all already know what it is, man. E.N.E every now and then on this. Let's go.
34. Week 4. This one is y'all better stay tuned for this one. I ain't gonna lie. I think the dumbest thing in sports might be a tie. Like, what are we doing? Man, what are we down, homie, though? I think love is Juliet. Way that he look at Romeo. Ain't no Montague, but I'm on the queue with no Capulet. Gotta snap a bit. Some of y'all slept at the half of it. And everybody know Pickens lit, but I'm only shocked he ain't like this. Yeah, like that. See, I knew it from the start. Kinda feel like Toy Story. Way that Woody's on the mark. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. He ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't gonna do it. Y'all seen Scatterboo and Jackson Dog cooking, but they run like they looking to die. I wonder why. For real, baby, calm down, no. They ain't care. Not one bit. I wonder how sweet could a win be when your neighbor ain't there. Damn. Yo, Eddie Mitchell. I got a question. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, yo, E.N.E. What are we doing? What are we doing? Know you can learn a little bit from who? Puka Nakua. Puka Nakua. Yeah, he get a hook. Puka Nakua. Puka Nakua. Look, yeah, the Steelers went abroad. Put them Vikings in the oven. Brought they running game alive. Guess they stock is really got the Raiders on the list. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, just Geno throwing picks. No, just Geno throwing picks. Man, when I watch the Panthers play, kinda look like Make-A-Wish. Maybe it's Maybelline. Patty be back in the scene. I don't know if Lamar heard his Hammy of dreams. Maybe it's both. Hey, shout to the Browns. Why would you do that? Y'all got no hope. Oh, that makes sense. Hey, shout to the Jags. 3-1, but they probably still pretty bad.
Did the audio go out?
Tag, but we got London on the track, yeah. Huh. Bill's still winning. They be doing that. Heard that the Bucks came back again. Really? No, they didn't. Oh. Wait, did the beat just drop a bit? Yeah. Or is that Marvin Harrison? Damn. I know a dude when it dropped, so don't y'all be comparing them to Puka Nakua. Puka Nakua. Puka Nakua. Puka Nakua. Puka Nakua. Puka. Yo, why'd that go so great? All right, thanks for listening. I'm gonna go watch the Dolphins get blown out by the Jets. I'll see you guys later.
You gonna get your fucking
shout out to Thor's, man. Shout out to our brother Thor's, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, that was shout out to Nakua, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, like Nakua from last year to this year, man, that dude is amazing. He one of them dudes you wish was on your team. That's all I can say. Shout out to Iron
Liberty
Thor,
got some of the craziest film ever. It's 26 on the shot clock. Why he shoot that? This man was out his mind at Liberty, pulling from anywhere. Tell they ass step up, hey. We just getting started. One dribble, has he pulled? Why you so sagged off? Shit, in the scouting report, I know that. Pick and rap, get out of here. Pull up from dumbass D. Get it out the net. Atlantic Sun, that was his shit. Throw left, cross right, sidestep right. Get it out the fucking net. This man was different, boy. Hold on, Snatchy, bring that ass here. Go ahead, get it out the net. I know your face scrunched up watching this shit right now. This shit different, boy. That man was crazy. It's just real bag work, too. Stop playing Snatch. Oh, my God. You had to see Liberty from 2020 to 2023. You was bound to be in the blender. Made him touch her 2 hands. Now go ahead, get it out the net. And I tell y'all all the time, not all buckets is created equal. This motherfucker just threw that shit up with his left hand. I kid you not. In the shot clock, in the half, this nigga is 99 overall. I don't even know what the fuck that was, but it would have pissed me off. And I'm telling you, there is nothing they can do with this shit. Here he go again with this left-handed shit. And one. That is sick. I'm telling you, that clock started winding down. His spidey senses start tingling. That was a foul, too. That should have been and one. We far from done. Every single shot, disrespectful as it gets. 100% contested. Don't matter. Half winding down. Don't worry about nothing. Both of y'all, go ahead. Get it out the net. That clock started winding down. He different. Deep in the corner. Pump fake, we got a bird. Sidestep, pump fake, we got another bird. Double fucking birds to end the half. This shit is uncanny. I'm trying to tell you. That clock started winding down. This man is kin to Michael Jordan himself. This man only 5'9", wrecking shit. You can put this tape up with anybody's tape. Certified buckets, nothing less. Step back 3-ball. That's great defense. Does not matter. Off the inbound, fade away, double pump. Why not? Get it out the net. At this point, I don't know what the fuck I'm watching. This man had the ultimate, and I mean ultimate green light. 2 seconds on the shot clock. This man is Steph fucking Curry. I know he gave every coach in that league gray hair. Some of this shit make me want to box his ass after the game. This man difficult shot badge is beyond legendary. Just turn around, heavy contest and one. Don't even know if he can see the rim. Again, ultimate green light. You got to guard this man for damn near 30 straight seconds. And even when you play good defense, because by all means, that's great defense. It did not matter. These shots are as disrespectful as they come. He hitting shots that dudes only hit one time in their career on the regular. And for the type of shots he is taking, he shot an incredible percentage. 39% his last 2 years taking shit like this. All I can say is Darius McGee, bucket for bucket, he up there with anybody. And he has smoke for anybody. Anybody step foot on this island, you fried rice. Defenders draped on him, 100% contested, don't matter. At 5'9", hitting shit like this don't make no damn sense. Look like he just throwing that bitch at the rim. That shit dropping every time. Darius McGee, my boy, you was not regular. This was 3 minutes of the purest buckets. Liberty's finest. Darius McGee was the definition of a walking bucket. This man was unguardable. Shout out Darius McGee. He was a certified bucket. Darius McGee out of Liberty got some.
Hey, man, shout out to Darius McGee out of Liberty University, man. He out there going crazy on the 5'9" side.
Balling.
I imagine this dude, Jarrell, is his brother, right?
Nah.
It's a different McGee?
Yeah, that's a whole different McGee, but this.
McGee's, boy.
McGee visa. Cause bro overseas giving out serious work. No bullshit. If I ain't know any better, I would have thought this was Anthony Davis. Hell nah, he got LeBron shooting for him. That man JaVale McGee really out there doing whatever the fuck he wants. Jab, one dribble spin, they call him JaVale Elijah one. Man, I knew JaVale was nice, but come the fuck on, little midi up fade. Defense has to run a box and one, the whole box on JaVale. Nah, real shit, who the fuck is that? Tim Duncan? And buddy thought it was sweet down there, man. Give me that shit. Bro done brought Lob City all the way to Australia. Told little homie, you be CP, I'll be DeAndre. Boy, if you don't get that shit out of here. They done left Buddy on McGee Island all by him damn self. They spin into the no way, bro. Somebody pick they fucking mans up. Dead ass, they might send my boy back to America after this shit. Goddamn! Told the point guard, just throw that shit up anywhere. I promise I'm gonna go get it. And now they got him out there playing point center. Bro got me flabbergasted right now. Hit him with the boom. Then went twinkle toes on the leg. Bro was in his Shaq, Tim Duncan, Jokic, KD, LeBron bag all in the same fucking game. Bro had 30 and 15 without breaking a sweat. Shout out JaVale. They might want to take JaVale McGee visa. Cause bro.
JaVale McGee, man.
Shout out to JaVale, man.
Shout out to JaVale, man. Oh, he sent me the same video twice.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
It's all good.
Hey, man, that dude McGee. Hey, the McGees is out there hooping. That's all we need to know.
Down, man.
Niggas with the last name McGee.
Out of Fridays, we got a New York legend. One of the smoothest, most underappreciated players of all time. Bink got him straight into the monster mash. We got Jamal Mashburn. One dribble rip through pull-up jumper is water. This man bag was deeper than the ocean. Took him baseline, spin through the double float game. Stupid. Was too quick for bigs and too big for guards. Long crosses to the as he stepped back. Spin move. Oh, got him. Bro, footwork was exquisite. Telling you, you didn't want to get caught one-on-one with Mashburn. Dude would cook you and turn you into
them mashed potatoes. I'm telling you, Free Will was a dog, but he was just a little too light in the ass. Shoulder into the spin, lay me. Come on, bro. He was giving folks that boogie down Bronx crossover. Pull up midi, you know his draw. Wasn't no wasted motion. Jab, step, one dribble, pull up. Could take you off the 3-point line, could put you on that block. The half spin, shimmy into the fade. Real life mismatch nightmare. Spun off Big Dog right into the flow over the double contest. It's fourth quarter time, his team down 3. Caught it on the mid post, one dribble over the double team. Goodness gracious. Scottie Pippen could have gave all 8 of his kids a job based on the amount of work Jamal Mashburn was giving this man. No bullshit, no pun intended. He gave that man a 50 ball with 10 rebounds. All kinds of buckets too. Off the dribble right into the back down and one. Scottie was an all-world defender. Ain't had not a for this man. Left hand lay me. D straight B's too. No pick, no screen. He don't want none of that. Just straight ISO work. 2 dribble spin. Somebody get some Windex. Played 11 seasons. Was a one-time All-Star, one-time All-NBA. Averaged 19, 5, and 4 for his career. Shout out Jamal Mashburn. Let me know who y'all want to see next. I forgot about him Fridays.
Man, listen here, man. My man Jamal Mashburn, man, used to be out
90. That's that not. Hey, Bird. That's that 90s work I be talking about.
You said that what now?
That's that 90s work I be trying to tell G's about, man.
Yeah.
G's on. You know what I mean?
He's so convinced that the 90s wasn't harsh, like wasn't as competitive or athletic as these dudes today. And I just I just don't agree.
You got to go back and just go watch it. That's all you got to do.
Right.
The tape is there. They got YouTube for a reason. YouTube is there for a reason. Shout out to YouTube.
Monique funny as hell. She said, "This y'all man cave, right? I'll be in the kitchen, 4 different flavored chicken wings and Parmesan homemade fries." That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what we need, Monique, man. I know Niquay still tapping in. Tell her that's what she need to be doing too. She can make you can make the chicken and she can make the fries, man. You know what I'm talking about? We appreciate that, Monique, man. You know, we love when the ladies tap in over here on Sports Tuesday.
Oh,
man.
yeah, Monique.
Shout out to Jamal Mashburn, you know what I'm talking about? NBA legend, man. Jamal used to be out here cooking shit, man. Every team he played for, he cooked, man.
Yeah, anybody that averaged 19 for their whole career in the NBA.
The entire year. He was in the league, what, 16, 17 years?
He's in there for a minute, too. The average 19 and a half. Yeah.
Consistent, man.
That's great work.
Great work, man. Shout out to Jamal Mashburn, man. Who's gonna do me over there busy with the rest though?
Take the flavor.
Water for that.
I mean, a bird was talking cash shit to niggas.
Where did all the water go?
Where did all the water go? Hey, my nigga.
Yeah, man. I guess I'll go first on this situation, man. I'll give it to Luka, man. Like, he's a great player, man. But when I hear this Luka Bird talk, like, it ain't even no comparison for it to me, man. This is just my opinion. I think Larry just was an all-around better player than he was. Or is, I should say. That's just my opinion. What you got to say about it?
Court. Where Court at?
Court, is that a dog I just seen with you in your hand, bro?
Yeah, that's my dog, man. My
You
dog
got a
Zeus.
kid over there?
Little young Zeus, the puppy over here, acting like a
Okay, look at him, man.
little
Zeus out there. Look at him.
My guy. Shit, man. So the question is Luka versus Larry?
Yeah.
First of all, let me think. Let me make sure how I word this correctly. If we're just talking about individual, I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I've always said that I felt like Luka was the best white boy since Bird. So, like, naturally, I kind of felt like that. And I don't like to bring Joker because Joker's a whole different position.
Right.
But Luka's, to me, is a better comparison. But I don't want to put that stamp on him yet because we haven't seen Luka have those like playoff, like that, those final moments and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, even though he did get to the Western Finals, but and in my opinion, I really think like Luka's a top. I would say Luka's a top 5 player in the league. But I would say that Larry, I'm not ready to give him the stamp over Larry because Larry legitimately, his competitive nature was the most. I never seen it like that, especially out of a white boy. And then he proved that he can win at all levels, college, pros. He got multiple championships, multiple league MVPs. So we got to be careful to the stats. Luka's stats look like you would probably, if you just looked at the paperwork and you didn't count championships, you would probably be like, oh, Luka probably like he might be a better player than Bird. Right. But if you actually watch the game and everything that goes with it, I would say that Bird's really just, I mean, honestly, I don't think he's really even hit Bird's level.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like right now, I mean, it could be argued that Joker's the best white boy in the league. You know what I mean? So it's still a debate. Whereas when Bird was in the league, it wasn't no debate. Like it was hands down, like Bird was like the second best player in the league.
Right.
Like, but white boy. Like he and Luka ain't hit that level yet. He got the potential. Because Luka, I always think Luka's like a white LeBron to me. Like he does, he got the court vision. He can, he can lead you as a passer. He can also go average 30. So it ain't a lot of people with that skill set. But he's still too young. I ain't ready to give him that stamp yet. Just like Anthony Edwards. Like as great as Anthony Edwards is, he got a long way to go before he started being mentioned.
Got a long way to go.
Yeah, with the D Wades and the Carmelos and all these guys, you know what I'm saying? So I just don't be quick to. I don't want to do that yet, but I will say when we look back, Luka getting like 3 ships, you know what I'm saying, and a league MVP or something. Then then it's a legitimate debate. But right now, I'm gonna still give it to Larry Legend though.
What's a fact?
Hey, Larry's that dude, man. Larry was one of the only niggas I know that would tell you exactly what he was going to do before he did it.
Yeah.
He would tell you, hey, I'm about to go 2 dribbles to the right, and I'm about to hit this jump shot on you. And he would do 2 dribbles to the right and hit the jump shot on him.
The illest shit is when he started playing with his offhand. That was
with the left hand, when he did the game with the left hand.
That was one of the illest. It still went for like 40, bro. That was one of the illest shit a basketball player has ever done, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to my brother 92 Dolo in the building, man. Good looking out on that contribution to the demo, man. I appreciate that. My man 92 Dolo always coming through showing that love. I got my brother Rain Man in the building. We got Young Zeus in the building. That's what you said the dog name is, right?
Yeah, he's stepping on the mute and shit. Yeah.
I gotta make sure I heard him what he said. I got my brother King L's in the building. I just realized we ain't played no E.N.E. Since we got all 3 of us in the building. It's only right that I play this track right here, man. Tap in, walk with us. We're gonna play this track and we're gonna come right back. You did. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page and all that. Get your paper, fuck these haters. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page.
Tastes got no flavor. Da 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 da. Got my pleasure. Catch you later. Da 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 da. Get your paper. Fuck these haters. Da 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 da. Fuck your haters. We be greater. Da 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 da. Your be tasters got no flavor. Da 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 da. Got my pleasure. Catch you later. Peace. See you little shots to reply. When you want to one line to do it, don't need the influence. All in the movement, clock all your movements. No tick rolling, pit be on me. If I grip the foldy, calling you homie. Now you be homie. Ran to the A, call me don't wait. Made me to play the low fade, and out of your face. We up in the race. Business is great, no kin to relate. I double the play, fuck it, I buried the play. Home, I just ran with the play. You hold what you eat, mixing my lamb with my goat. Never the flow, bubble the plans on the low. Never I wait for the show. Hop on this road. Five more to go. We up in the V's. We be through like a breeze. That's how I leave. Money the trees. Like said at ease. Oh, this shit, baby. Don't quit the baby. We mashing this gravy. Screaming out, fuck you, just pay me. You cannot outweigh me. One day with ease.
Nigga don't post things.
Get your paper, fuck these haters. Da 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 da. Fuck your haters, we be greater. Da 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 da. Your tasters got no flavor. Da 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 da. Got my pleasure, catch you later. Da 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 da. Get your paper, fuck these haters. Da 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 da. Fuck your haters, we be greater. Da 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 da. Your tasters got no flavor. Da 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 da. Got my pleasure, catch you later. Check. These niggas bite our style like a Florida gate. Some niggas show love, but even more of them hate it. Had to get my CC dub updated. The scope got me aiming with one eye like a Raider. Break a pound down to 16 bits like a Sega. You end up in a jam, don't bring a nigga neighbor. The prosecutor will bullshit you and have you switching on your team like a 2K player. The mask on like Darth Vader. You didn't take note like your car was all paid up. Boy, you was lucky because you must have been prayed up. Cause somehow the judge just threw the whole case out from the east side. There really ain't no safe out. The strip still moving even when D's on the stakeout. We can cook beef like the Japanese steakhouse. You could have did him, but she'd rather do takeout. To bring the rape out. My neck got me touching down in K-Town. Used to be but we used to the hate now. Verbal battery for the abuse that we gave out for my team. I do the dirty work like a razor. Can't make a blueprint unless you got a layer. The shit too hot, man. We never gonna flame out. The shit unfair like moss on the fade. Get your paper. Fuck these haters. Da 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 da. Fuck your haters. We be greater. Da 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 da. Your tasters got no flavor. Da 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 da. Got my pleasure, catch you later. Da 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 da. Get your paper, fuck these haters. Da 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 da. Fuck your haters, we be greater. Da 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 da. Your tasters got no flavor. Da 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 da. Got my pleasure, catch you later. Peace.
Representative. No fucks out here. All you hating ass niggas just run your lips. Or wear fall back before you see these clips. No bullshit. We ain't playing no games. Go against us trying to make you a name. That's equivalent to a clout chaser. Or what me and my brother refer to as name. Got this morning with a bankroll. New day, right, same clothes. King L's hit me up on my cell phone. Said it's E.N.E until the day that we do. You know I feel. I ain't give a fuck what a fuck nigga really gotta say. They thought I had a Mac, but I really got the game. They still think I sell crack, but I found another way. Yeah, y'all niggas jokes. Y'all niggas really fake woke. Y'all really don't want no smoke. Rain man, make it rain man with less showers. Leaving all these niggas soaked. Big balls. Talk big shit, got big balls. Y'all big bitch, y'all big bras. Y'all cannot fuck with the squad. We are like us.
Get your paper, fuck these haters. Da 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 da. Fuck your haters, we be great. Your tasters got no flavor. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Get your paper, fuck these haters. Da 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 da. Fuck your haters, we be greater. Da 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 da. Your tasters got no flavor. Da 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 da. Got my pleasure, catch you later. Peace.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man. E.N.E every day, all day, no days off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be tasteless, ain't got no flavor. Pause, right? Step y'all game up, man. E.N.E every day, all day, no days off, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. We got Clarissa talking shit again, man. Let's go.
Any of those girls who want to be the GOAT, all you gotta do is make a fight with me. Alicia Baumgartner, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. All you gotta do is make a fight with me. And then I can show you you're not the GOAT for many reasons. It's Saturday night, and any of those girls who want to be the GOAT, all you gotta do is make a fight with me. Alicia Baumgartner, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. All you gotta do is make a fight with me. And then I can show you you're not the GOAT for many reasons. It's Saturday night, and any of those girls who want to be the GOAT, all you gotta do is make a fight with me. Alicia Baumgartner, Amanda Serrano.
Hey, man. I see some names that Clarissa did not say. What's the one little brown skinned girl got dumb hands, man? What's her name? You know who I'm talking about, L.
Yeah.
Clarissa don't mention her name at all, ever.
She been calling Clarissa out. She didn't even went on the Breakfast Club and everything.
L for like a good year now, man. Some of y'all probably know who we talk. I can't think of baby girl name right here. She got a fat on her.
And and Clarissa was crazy. She calling out these chicks as like lightweights and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Hold up, bro. I'm about to get the name for you too.
Yeah, you know exactly who I'm talking about, man. Oh, girl be in the ring sly and shit.
Yeah. You know, she, you know, we rock with Clarissa over here.
Yeah, we do. It ain't no Clarissa head over here. We big our little sis up. She's definitely the GOAT, but I gotta say, Clarissa, man, it's some names that you don't be calling out. It's some names you do not speak on ever. And baby girl that L looking up right now is one of them. It's another chick out there too. I can't think of her name right now.
Yeah, Shadisha Green.
Yes, that's her. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't ever hear you saying her name ever. And she's the same weight class as you right now.
Yeah, and she done been on the Breakfast Club, all kind of shit.
I'm talking about Breakfast Club. I done seen her on Sway in the morning. I done seen her on I done seen her on where else I see her at talking shit? Not talking shit, but basically calling Clarissa out. Clarissa, you gotta give old girl a shot, man, because she the only one who I see can really use some competition. You talking about little bony ass, bird ass, Alicia Baumgartner, who you probably weigh like 10, 15 more, 20 pounds more than. Right?
Yeah, if I should do
Serrano, listen. Might not have an easy win with Serrano, Clarissa, man.
She ain't gonna have an easy win with none of them, but
yeah.
I mean, Shadisha is the same size, so it's like that's like all right. So we did just see Canelo and Bud, right?
Right.
But Canelo didn't call Bud out. Bud wanted to, Bud called out Canelo and wanted to fight Canelo. Like, never once did we see Canelo out there like, I want to fight Crawford. I want to fight Tank. That's kind of the equivalent. Is like a nigga like Canelo saying he want to fight like Tank and Crawford and all these niggas. Now, we did see Bud beat Canelo. And I think Alicia what's crazy is we did see Alicia. I'm going to retract that because Alicia did call out Clarissa a little while ago.
She did. She been calling her out.
Yeah, she called her out a little while ago. I haven't heard Amanda Serrano really say it, but I could, like I said, I could be wrong. But I know that for sure Alicia Baumgartner definitely did call out Clarissa before.
That's a fact.
And, hey, man, we'll see, because Clarissa been feeling good lately. So
I think that'll be a dope ass fight. I think Alicia. I mean, one thing I can say about Alicia, man, you feel me? Like, she got hands. She got hands. She's got the speed. I don't know if the power's there, but maybe if she was to gain some weight,
she just got to fight
down a little bit. But that power increase, I think, would be what she needs to get in the ring with Chris. But I think that's like, as far as female boxing go, I think the big fight we all want to see is Alicia versus Chris.
Yeah, I mean that would be a big name fight.
Big name fight, big ticket, big purse. Everybody gonna eat. You know what I'm talking about? Now this right here, I heard about this, man. Wanderlei Silva, man. Respect that man's hands, man, when he was fighting. But this right here is embarrassing, man. You know what I mean? And to go to show you, man, that you know, you can't underestimate people, man. You know?
You gotta watch your surroundings.
Gotta watch the surroundings, man. You don't want to be too arrogant and cocky, you know.
Well, he wasn't really arrogant. It just was some bullshit. This was some bullshit. I'm gonna say that. Like, we watched the replay.
So he got slid on some bullshit.
Yeah, he won the fight.
Let me see if I can find it on YouTube real quick.
Yeah. The second one of those two clips. I think I sent you two of them, but one of those kind of
probably did. I just ain't seen it.
Yeah, it's on. I think I sent you one on X or whatever the fuck it used to be called, Twitter.
Okay, is this this is all one big URL? Damn.
Yeah, bro. It was a crazy thing to see. Like, this is where you gotta kind of blame like the security and the refs and all that shit. Like, if the fight's over, the fight's over, yo. Like, you know what I mean? You can't have no niggas. If I got my gloves on, shouldn't no cat be able to come in the ring and be able to throw nothing at me. That ain't right. You know what I mean? I don't like this shit right here.
Clima esquenta, tudo que não podia. Clima esquenta. O clima esquenta, tudo que não podia acontecer. Tudo que não podia acontecer. O Dida entrou, o Thor também entrou ali na briga. E aí virou realmente. Vale tudo, o Vanderlei foi nocauteada, também entrou ali na briga. E aí virou realmente. Vale tudo, entrou, o Thor também entrou ali na briga.
Who is this dude?
Just some China nigga just hit him with a good
shot. E aí virou realmente. Vale tudo, o Vanderlei foi nocauteado. Ao liga. E aí virou.
It don't even look like he hit him for real, but he did.
Entrou ali na briga. E aí virou.
Hitting right on the chin.
Yeah.
Vale tudo, o Vanderlei foi nocauteado. Dida entrou, o Thor também entrou ali na briga. E aí virou realmente. Vale tudo, o Vanderlei foi nocauteado.
Damn, that's a bad look right there for boxing, man. That's a bad look for boxing right there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Yeah, we don't like to see shit like that, man.
Yeah,
trainers,
clear in the ring, man. That's crazy, man. We gotta control our emotions as men. That's wild, man.
Because it's what people don't understand, and people be like, "Oh, Anderson, like Silva got knocked out." Like, bro, it's a whole different thing when you got your gloves on and you got your gloves off.
Right.
Because had he had hit dude with no gloves off, they would be charging him
exactly
with a crime or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because your hands are legally registered as weapons. But dude hit him, man.
Damn, man. Damn.
Working though.
Get it, ladies, man.
Get y'all's asses in the gym.
Asses in the gym, man. Get y'all's asses in the gym, man. You hear me? Sheesh.
Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it, Bird?
How you get them buns right, man? Get up in there, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man.
Smash, pass. Let's keep it respectful, but if you must know, absolutely, twice on Sunday, give her the cheetah 40 time. Smash on some sun god shit. I respect the longevity. Smash. It's a pass for now. I can wait. Allegedly, unlike some people, respectfully smash in the future. Smash. Double smash. She's definitely the inspiration behind this week's smashes. So that being said, I want to take a minute and just clear my name because this is not me. You can bet on this one. I'm smashing the over 1.5 smashes. Might be Celtic Shaq in Seattle. I don't know. I know that she's a Seattle smash. Listen, I respect the hell out of Keenan Allen. Respectfully, smash. Deebo Samuel just became my favorite player of all time. This is in the GOAT conversation. A triple crown smash for sure. This one's going to be controversial. To be honest with you, it really shouldn't be. I'm not saying it has to be long term, but you can definitely.
Let's see what's up, then I picked you up, then I took you.
Hey, yo. Hey.
Then I beat it up.
But respectfully, playing both sides of the ball and smashing leaning on the plug while he's in the car. Respectfully. Smash. Smash. Pass. Let's keep it respectful.
I watch this one again.
But if you must know, absolutely.
The white beater is crazy.
Hills. Hey, listen, man.
That white beater was wild. That was
He's in the shout out, didn't he, though?
Hey, Tyreek, man, you got good taste over there, brother.
He got good taste, but wrong taste.
The only critique I got is her chin, but you know, I'm pretty sure.
This was like a 9 out of 10. I think there was only one. There was only one chick that was questioned.
On Sunday, give her the cheetah 40 time. Smash on some sun god shit. I respect the longevity. Smash. It's a pass for now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I can wait. Allegedly, unlike some people, respectfully smash in the future. Smash.
Yeah, she was like the only one who, you know what I mean?
Double smash. She's definitely the inspiration behind this week's smashes. So that being said, I want to take a minute and just clear my name because this is not me. You can bet on this one. I'm smashing the over 1.5 smashes. Might be Celtic Shaq in Seattle. I don't know. I know that she's a Seattle smash. Listen,
I refer that white girl like she was thick as hell.
Respect the hell out of Keenan Allen. Respectfully, smash. Deebo Samuel just became.
And Deebo Samuel, she probably the coldest one for real.
I said Deebo, yeah. And her and St. Brown.
Yeah. My favorite player of all time. This is in the GOAT conversation. A triple crown smash for sure. This one's going to be controversial. To be honest with you, it really shouldn't be. I'm not.
Even though she's a bird. Hey, man,
we ain't no haters over here. Baby girl is a nice looking broad, man.
Oh, for sure.
She's a very nice looking chick. Right? We ain't no haters over here. We're gonna keep it 1,000, man.
I think some of these chicks might have been a little bit out her league though. She wasn't quite on A level though. Some of them girls.
Oh yeah. She's definitely low bottom tier on this out of this list though, for sure.
That's what I said. Like this list was one of the best ones I've seen so far as the average.
It was. I gotta agree with you on that.
But Courtney, you know, for the average nigga, that right there, she taking.
Oh no, it's especially for a nigga that looked like Travis Hunter. Let's call it what it is. That nigga Travis Hunter look crazy. No homo. That nigga look crazy, bro.
Hey, my nigga crazy, bro.
I'm just keeping it a man.
Hey, yo, Paul, right? We ain't gonna act like this nigga ain't smacked though, right?
Yeah.
That's our brother. We love young Travis, man. He need to get him. Listen here, and we've been pushing this and saying this over here at A-Real Talk, man. E.N.E Sports, man. Listen, y'all young dudes. This is why I suggest, and I think this should be Mando, that y'all got to play a partner from the turf, right? To sit up here and give y'all some guidance and some leadership and some game how to navigate with these bras. Because even though you can be a smack ass Travis Hunter looking ass nigga, all type of bras is gonna be at your fabric simply because you got the bag and you a Travis Hunter ass nigga. You ain't used to getting attention from bad bras like that, man. And you be doing goofy shit like what he doing. The wife her and got her pregnant.
The most egregious thing was when he sat outside in the car and let her party all night.
Come on, man. Like,
that was crazy.
Come on, bruh.
What is going on?
Every time I think about that court, that pisses me off. Like, damn, how fucking lame can you be, man? And this goes to show and prove what I say. Athlete niggas, sports niggas in high school, they was always the corniest niggas. The corniest. Let's think, and I'm not even gonna say nobody particular. Right? Just think about guys that we know personally who played basketball or football. Think about it, man. I mean, most of them niggas was corny, man.
They drinking tequila to that one.
Shout out to if any of the brethren who we grew up went to school with, if y'all happen to see this and be watching this, hey man, it's all love. But y'all know we ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? We had all the bras. Y'all niggas did not. And I'm pretty sure that was the same situation all across America.
Yeah, I would say it's probably 80-20. Because I consider myself a sports nigga. I played all 4 years. I don't think I fall into that category, but I do understand what you're saying.
And see, Court, I don't, man. See, and you want to know what's funny about that, Court? Because Court said he played all 4 years, man. And I'm like, I'm not saying he did because he did. I'm just saying I don't recall going to a game. I was playing
at I was at Marion Franklin, so you know, nigga, we ain't have no school. We didn't have no sports at our school, so we had to niggas with that shit. Niggas had to travel just to go to the damn practice.
But in senior year though, we had the Eastmore Academy Warriors or some shit like that, right?
I quit, and I played on that team for about 3 or 4 games, and I quit.
I know Meek played on that team, rest in the essence. God rest blessed dead.
Yes, sir. Meek's another one that's like he don't fall in that category either.
He definitely, my nigga Meek, rest in the essence, he definitely don't fall in that. That's what I say. You got few, but listen to what Court 80%.
Yeah,
my brother Meek was in that 20% of sports niggas who was fly as hell and definitely got bras for sure. For sure.
And that 80-20 is different now.
That 80-20 is different though. There was some accurate. That's an accurate assessment though, because most of you niggas was fucking cornballs, man, and absolutely did not get no hoes.
That's wild.
That's wild.
I think the football niggas is worse stuff than the basketball niggas.
The football niggas is the absolute worst, man. Football niggas is worse.
We ain't gonna get into it, but hey.
We ain't gonna get into it. We ain't gonna get into it because I know some of you niggas is cloud watching. Y'all know who y'all is, man. Let's go, man. Smash that like button, cool, subscribe to the page, man.
Cheryl Reeve cussing anybody in her way out as she gets escorted out the game. But how did we get here, you might ask? Let's look at Cheryl Reeve's first technical. Now, it's the playoffs. They allow a little bit more physicality. And if anybody gonna be physical, it's Alyssa Thomas. They get a 24-second violation, and Cheryl Reeve can't fucking believe it. They got her out there doing the goddamn Humpty Hump. She literally out there tweaking. That's one of those I'm getting a tech on purpose just to prove my point. The fact that it took that long to get the tech is crazy. Cheryl Reeve clouded up. But that was just a small bit of the negativity. Let's get to some more. Courtney Williams hit the 3, let Copper know about it. But as you can see in Khaled Copper face and the way she clapped it, she went all the fuckery. She went all the smoke, and it wouldn't take long for her to get her get back. Off the steal, 1-on-1 with Courtney Williams, Euro, easy lay. And of course, the first thing she do is talk cash shit. And the ref hating like a motherfucker call a technical foul. It's the playoffs. We gotta allow some sort of negativity. If you're gonna let Courtney do it, you gotta let Khaled talk shit back. Refs must be subscribed to the stud buds or something. But let's get back to this playoff energy. Those 2 bullies are way inside for the foul and starts talking shit to Bridget Carlson. Little did she know she had the right fucking one. Said, bitch, I'm from fucking Canada. We don't do that. This real hatred. These 2 teams do not like each other in the slightest. Now let's get to the ultimate crash out. Alyssa Thomas steals the ball from Nafisa Collier, gets the game sealing stop and lay. And Cheryl Reeve then officially lost her fucking mind. Fuck that 21.8 on the clock. She about ready to squabble something. She already had a tech, but it didn't matter. She was getting tossed no matter what. She out there stalking that ref like a hungry fucking lioness. And once they start holding her back, she start getting progressively more mad. I don't know if it's the fact she could feel the final slipping from her hands, if she really just fed up with the physicality against Fee, or the reffing as a whole really just got her bit and that was the final straw. She's seeing red the only thing on her mind is squabble. It's good to see Fee get up and walk it off. Hopefully she okay for the rest of the series. Who knows? Dejanay Carrington got me fucking weak with this towel. Like, we can't see Cheryl Reeve over there. First of all, she already thrown out the game, so nothing she do at this point even matter. And second, that little ass towel ain't doing shit to hide Cheryl Reeve. Nor do she want to be hidden. She want to get it on. Only thing on her mind right now is squabble. This some Bob Knight shit. They should have let her throw a chair on the court. And I done seen a lot of people have a lot of opinions. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Obviously, we know.
Hey, man. And I'm going to just say this, man. Basketball is a very competitive sport, man. Right? And I'm not going to sit here and, nah, man, because dudes in the NBA get like that too, man. It's a competitive sport, man. It's the finals, man. You know, emotions is high. We on edge. You know what I'm saying? We want to win. And if the rest is calling bullshit rep calls, you know what I'm saying, that might cause somebody to be a little salty or whatever, man, you know. I think she probably could have conducted herself a little bit more professionally, but given the situation, you know, I get it.
Yeah, man. I was watching that game, and you know, I'm a Minnesota Lynx fan, and shout out to the Suns. You know, I mean the Mercury. I said the Suns. My fault. Phoenix Mercury. They did their motherfucking thing. And I can't really say too much because it was a crazy play. I feel like the steal was clean at the beginning, but then also at the end, it was like, damn, you know, you can't bump legs to somebody in the middle of the play.
Right.
But I'm not saying Cheryl Reeves was wrong because the calls was inconsistent. It's been that way for the last 3-4 seasons, but especially the last 2 seasons with the eyes on it. But we're gonna get into it, man.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The post yesterday. Asia Wilson versus Aaliyah Boston was pure cinema. This matchup has been the talk of the series, and yesterday it lived up to all the hype. We're going to get it started with an Asia Wilson midi. She getting the bounce early. It's going to be a long night. On the other end, Aaliyah Boston had food. She made her presence felt early. Jackie Young hits Asia with the pocket pass. She drives in for the midi pull-up and gets another bounce in Indiana. Oh, it's going to be a long-ass night. Boston, one of the best playmakers at the 5 position in the league. Backdoor dime to Kelsey Mitchell leads to the and one. Notice ain't no replay. Jackie Young hits Asia Wilson with a beautiful pocket pass for the wide-open midi. Count it. Easy money. I love that Aaliyah Boston was fighting for position all night. She got away with some shit, but they wasn't calling it, so fuck it. Goes back in for the repost. Bullies are all the way down. Drop step off glass. That shit too easy. This matchup was a game within a game. Sometimes Asia was absolutely frying Aaliyah Boston. And other times Aaliyah Boston had her looking uncomfortable. That right there looked comfortable. Again, off the pick, you jump out on Jackie Young. You give Asia space on the roll. Drive to the cup. Finger roll lay smooth as butter. Another thing Aaliyah Boston showed was patience. They brought the double cool, kick it out, but that don't mean stop working. I got Jackie on me. That's food. Feed me again. Nothing they could do to stop that. This was real playoff smoke. South Carolina's finest going at it. I love the fact they told Aaliyah Boston, you got Asia Wilson straight ones. No helping. They feel comfortable with doing it too. You might look at Asia's stats and think she was cooking Aaliyah. But hell no, Aaliyah was giving her all she could handle, throwing her weight around, and won. And it felt like Aaliyah was in the right spot damn near every time. Great block, but right to Aaliyah Boston for the easy leg. When Aaliyah Boston want to be dominant, can't nobody stop her. Speaking of can't stop her, this might have been the 4-time MVP's easiest bucket of the series. I'm telling you, when she got it going, she get 2 feet in that paint. Give her the ball. At the end of the play right there, we don't got to do nothing else. It's a bucket. Pure skill, one-on-one. Asia is the truth. Rip through, go. See you later. You let her get to that left hand, it's over. I'm almost convinced if Kelsey Mitchell go back door, it's an automatic bucket. As long as you get the pass there, the shit's so simple. AB loses the rock. Asia Wilson said, don't mind if I do. Going coast to coast, and I think they should just get out the way. Shea Petty tried to, Kelsey Mitchell didn't, and one was the result. You've been paying attention. Aaliyah Boston been making Asia Wilson life hell on these inbounds. This time, Asia slid by for the easy leg. Inbound on the other side. This time, we going right into the pick and pop action. Chelsea Gray comes off the pick, kicks it back to Asia Wilson. Now she got Aaliyah in space. It's time to work. I told you, let her get to that left hand. You can't stop her. But Aaliyah said, I'm right back at you. Don't worry about nothing. Get in the lane, bully her ass all the way under the basket for the easy leg. They low-key hooping like they don't like each other. This shit fire, I can't lie. This a real post-battle if I ever seen one. Asia Wilson, after having one of her worst playoff games, did what you expected. But Aaliyah Boston ain't back down not one bit. And neither did the Indiana Fever. And after all the shit they done been through, we got a game 5 to go to the finals. We had an
Hey, man, that game was fire.
I'm watching the game right now. It's tied up 84-84, 26.4.
Game 6?
Yeah, this is the game right here. Game winner take all right here. Game 5. So whoever win this, it's a close game right now. 84-84. So that's clean, but that ain't clean.
Damn. Oh shit. That's a nice pick.
That's a nice pick, but then there you gotta. I don't know. I don't know if you call it foul or incidental contact, whatever. That's a tough call. The this year.
I'm back. So now y'all saying when LeBron James went to Miami, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh wasn't even good no more. I even seen somebody say he carried D Wade because D Wade knees was gone. So y'all saying about time LeBron got to Miami, D Wade and Chris Bosh wasn't in their prime no more. In fact, it wasn't even good no more. Okay, let's look at the numbers. So as we know, LeBron James played for the Miami Heat from 2010 to 2014. So y'all saying D Wade was washed about time LeBron got to him, right? The year before LeBron got there, D Wade averaged 26 points. 26 points, but he washed. The year LeBron got there, he averaged 25 points. That's washed. I'm going to say it again. LeBron James got to the Miami Heat in the 2010-2011 season. That season, D Wade was 7th in MVP votes, 16th in Defensive Player of the Year votes, an All-Star and an All-NBA player. The second year LeBron was there, he was 10th in MVP votes, 18th in Defensive Player of the Year votes, an All-Star and an All-NBA player again. The third year LeBron was there, he was 10th in MVP votes, 16th in Defensive Player of the Year votes, an All-Star and an All-NBA player again. The next year, he was an All-Star. In fact, 2 years after LeBron left, he was still an All-Star. And y'all say D-Wade was washed. 3 of the 4 years LeBron James played for the Miami Heat, D-Wade was a top 10 player in the NBA. You ain't got to believe me. It's right there. Look, it's right there. Now let's talk about Chris Bosh. Real quick, those of y'all that say Chris Bosh was washed before he went to Miami, y'all really don't know basketball. I'll be telling y'all, LeBron James fans don't watch basketball. So y'all say Chris Bosh was washed when the year before he went to Miami, he had his best statistical season of his career. He averaged 24 and 10. And not only that, he was 12th in MVP votes. Y'all say Chris Bosh was washed, but he made the All-Stars every season LeBron played for Miami. Every year LeBron played in Miami, Chris Bosh was on the All-Star team. In fact, when LeBron left, he kept making the All-Star team. And y'all say Wade and Bosh was washed, but they both played better than LeBron in their first finals together. D Wade averaged almost 10 more points than LeBron James in that NBA finals. 10 points. But y'all go say D Wade was washed. And for those of y'all that say LeBron James never been carried in the NBA finals, that's because he didn't play good enough to be carried. If the Miami Heat would have won this finals, LeBron James would have been the third best player on his team. D Wade tried to carry, but LeBron played so bad he couldn't. So yeah, when LeBron James fans say Shaq carried Kobe, tell him D Wade tried to carry LeBron, but LeBron was just too trash. So let me sum this all up, put this all in perspective. LeBron James joined a team with 2 of LeBron fans. I'm back. So now y'all saying when LeBron James went to Miami, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh wasn't even good no more.
Man,
I even see somebody.
I know Court got something to say about that, man.
Where G's at? I need G's.
You can't. I mean, clearly, this is one of them casual type niggas. You can't even let this nigga try. There's a type of nigga how you sounding crazy trying to go back and forth with the nigga type shit. Because there's not one fucking person that watched the goddamn game and said LeBron's the third best player in that team. I don't know what world he's in. So that right there voided everything he had to say.
But if we looking at them stats though, man.
He said in the finals of the first year.
I don't even honestly. I have no clue what LeBron's finals numbers were. To be honest with you, I honestly don't know what none of their finals numbers was. But regardless, we know he stunk up that finals. But again, a casual person would look at that and think that tells the tale that who's the better player. That's ridiculous, bro. We're not about to entertain that, bro. Not when all the legends had bad final games. Every single legend.
Not series though.
The only person they probably didn't was Jordan. Every legend had a bad final series, actually. If you really think about it, Kobe, Magic, Bird, maybe not Bird. I don't know if Bird had a bad final.
I don't know about Bird.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if Bird had a bad final, but a lot of niggas you might be surprised though. But again, that when you go to 10 finals, you might have one final.
Yeah, you say
you know what I mean? How
you
many
ain't
niggas even got?
gonna silk all 10 finals, man.
Whose resume even can compete with that to even give a fair comparison? You got to at least go that many times for me to get a good. I can't compare it to a nigga that only been in the finals once.
That's a fact.
Hey, we're going to OT
But
and
to say that whoever said D Wade was washed is also another person. Whoever made that statement in 2010 clearly also wasn't paying attention to basketball. I that's the first I've heard that. I've never heard that D Wade was washed in 2010. I don't know.
We gotta add you to our chat.
According to G's, man.
Well, I heard that G's goes a little hard. Like I came in on the end of that last debate. I didn't really get to hear it all, but I could just tell where I came in at. I could tell what had been going on. And I know those debates all too well. So.
We're gonna go to the next clip right here, man. Shout out to my nigga G's, man.
What's up? What's up? Do something. Go ahead. What's up? Go ahead. What's up? Stop, nigga. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's up?
This gotta be the most Northtown shit I've ever seen.
This is some NorCal shit, bro. Keep your head up. Keep that head up, brother.
Hey, that's just far.
Oh,
I want no spar punch right there.
That's far, yeah.
this is only in Northtown, bro. Only in Vegas, in a gym, shit like this happen. No, this is real shit.
No gloves right here, y'all.
Okay, then. If y'all gonna take it there, that's how you take it there, man. Everybody go home, man.
Nobody crashing out. Ready to go get the gun.
Go get the Roscoe.
And niggas can take the ass up and then move on.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Chinese dude out there getting buckets.
Michael Jordan recently. He has no left. You know, in today's arena, he won't be able to perform.
Vlad, now I know that when you and I talk, oftentimes it gets, I don't want to use the word combative, but it gets very fierce in a good way. We got passion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need you to let me rant a little bit.
Go ahead.
Don't cut me off. Let me talk. First off, to this young generation, you Pedialyte drinking, Similac breath having, wet behind the ears, young make me sick. Knock it the off. Is this what we're doing now? We're on our legends. It's actually become trendy and popular to devalue Michael Jordan now. To Michael Jordan. And now it's gone beyond that because the trend from TikTok is I'm done with 80s basketball. I'm done with the 90s. Y'all is trash. And so what's happening is they're showing clips as far back as Bird, Magic, all the legends, Isaiah, and they're showing these guys basically having sports bloopers. They fumble the ball, they turn it over, and they saying that based on that, these dudes is trash. How incredibly stupid. This is sports. That happens with every era. 70s, 80s, 90s. You mean to tell me in today's era, there's no footage of young players up? There's a whole segment dedicated to it from Shaq. It's called Shaq and a Fool on Inside the NBA on TNT. So knock that. Now, secondly, let me say this. I understand that the young generation wants to feel relevant. They want to feel like their time matters. I get that. And everybody thinks that because I say what I say about LeBron James, I don't like LeBron James. Let me say for the record, I have the ultimate respect for LeBron James. To me, he's in my top 5. Do I think he's better than Michael? No. I don't give a f if he scores 80,000 points. He's been in the league since preschool. The longer you stick around, if you're skillful as he is, you're going to surpass everybody. But let's state the facts. And I've seen polls on this. People go, who's the GOAT? Both NBA players and casual fans have all said in all the polls I've seen that Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Now, we could debate this all day, but here's the facts. There's only 2 athletes that people have said have been the most popular, impactful athletes of all time. Muhammad Ali and Michael Jordan. As popular as LeBron is he globally famous, like on the level of Jordan? No.
Stop it right there, man.
I was with him into that last statement. I do think Jordan gets over. I think people do like to overly critique and try to I think especially like LeBron fans, I do think that they try to overly take shots at Jordan's career and legacy to try to push Bron up. But and some of it be in fun, but some shit be serious. But I think the main thing here, that's all cool. Like he said, he got LeBron top 5. That's cool too. There ain't nothing wrong with none of that. I don't agree with the global impact because of social media, though. If Jordan would have had social media, Jordan probably would, it would be insane. Jordan's, in my opinion, he has that ghost, that mystique that is just impossible to duplicate, right? And then obviously his shoes is truly it. A lot of people know his shoes more than him, if you want to be honest, because that's now you counting kids, people that don't watch sports. And so that's really what makes Jordan the super global. But I think with the way that social media is today and just the way that everything's advanced with everything, technology, way people travel and everything, I think more people are probably more people watch the NBA now than they did in the 90s. I know the numbers are down, but you can watch it in so many different ways, streaming. You can watch it on your phone. Now, you used to have to be at home and you had tape delay and all that type of shit, or you had to DVR it. But now you can be on the go. It's just I do think it'd be it's hard to compare. There's really no way to really answer that question. It's going to be an opinion, honestly. And even the opinion about who's the most impactful, that's literally going to be a subjective conversation. Because how do you define impact? So that's already going. You ask 5 different people and probably get 5 different types of answers. There's somebody that will probably say, no, they disagree, Tom Brady on that list. You know what I mean? As far as global impact and all that shit. So it's hard to, or then you got people who transcended, like a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or a Jim Brown. Depending on if you talk to an old head nigga, you know what I mean? So it just really depends. That's why these debates are fun to have, and you can go on and on, and you can come up with all kind of different angles and ways to advocate your point. But that's all it is. These are just going to be fun debates forever, bro. It'll never be a real answer. And it's just really all lighthearted fun at the end of the day. It's okay to have a perspective. I think people get mad at different perspectives and think a person doesn't know what they talk about sometimes. Sometimes motherfuckers don't know what they talk about. But if a person you can tell when somebody has a thought out, okay, you know what I mean? I can see, even if I don't agree, I can see how you came to that conclusion. And so I don't think what he said was nothing egregious. Muhammad Ali and Michael Jordan, absolutely. I think you would probably get more people than not would probably definitely have them too on the top of the list. So I'm not mad at that at all.
Right.
I would say maybe LeBron might be like third or fourth. You know what I mean? But I can see how somebody might feel like LeBron is a little bit more impactful. So it just really depends. But I do get what he's saying. Like, he's not wrong what he's saying. Like
I agree with
you.
you.
He said a lot of crazy shit too. He done said some wild shit before, but this ain't one of them to me.
Yeah, Aries be saying some wild stuff, but this is one of the few occasions where I actually agree with Aries Spears.
Yeah, nah, that's real talk. Like the more I think about it, it probably got to be Mike. And honestly, Muhammad Ali is an excellent answer because of the whole civil rights and refusing to go to military and Muslim and the greatest boxer at that time of all time. So I definitely, I like the Muhammad Ali answer, especially considering what was going on in America at that time. It was very impactful. And he lined himself with Malcolm X, a radical black leader. Now, I don't even think I ever seen an athlete do that. So, you know what I mean? And in the 60s, when niggas is just fighting for basic rights, very, very much impactful for sure. So I do like those two. Because Jordan, literally, there's no LeBron, there's no Kobe without Jordan. I mean, they all admitted themselves. That's why Bron wear 23. That's why Kobe tried to mimic Jordan, because it was so impactful. You wanted to literally his slogan be like Mike. That wasn't just a commercial. Like, that was real life. Like, people, whether you play basketball or not, you still just wanted to be Jordan.
That's a fact.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete...
I have a proposed statement that I'd like to make before taking any questions.
Of course.
All right. So first of all, I'd like to congratulate the Mercury for advancing to the finals. And I want to be clear, this conversation is not about winning or losing. It's about something much bigger. The real threat to our league isn't money. It isn't ratings or even missed calls or even physical play. It's the lack of accountability from the league office. Since I've been in the league, you've heard the constant concerns about officiating, and it has now reached levels of inconsistency that plague our sport and undermine the integrity in which it operates. Whether the league cares about the health of the players is one thing, but to also not care about the product on the floor is truly self-sabotage. Year after year, the only thing that remains consistent is the lack of accountability from our leaders. Sorry, I had to walk here in my boot. I'm kind of... The league has a buzzword that they've rolled out as talking points for the CBA as to why they can't pay the players what we're worth. That word is sustainability. But what's truly unsustainable is keeping a good product on the floor while allowing officials to lose control of games. Fans see it every night. Coaches, both winning and losing, point it out every night in pregame and postgame media. Yet leadership just issues fines and looks the other way. They ignore the issues that everyone inside the game is begging to be fixed. That is negligence. At Unrivaled this past February, I sat across from Kathy and asked how she planned to address the officiating issues in our league. Her response was, well, only the losers complain about the refs. I also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $16 million off the court, because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything. And in that same conversation, she told me players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the media rights deal that I got them. That's mentality driving our league from the top. We go to battle every day to protect a shield that doesn't value us. The league believes it succeeds despite its players, not because of them. I have the privilege of watching my husband run a league where he has to balance 100 different things at once. I won't pretend the job is easy, but even with all of that on his plate, he always takes the time to reach out to players when he sees an injury, whether it's Unrivaled or even during the WNBA season. That is what leadership looks like. It's the human element. It's basic integrity, and it's the bare minimum any leader should embody. This year alone, I've gotten calls, texts, and well wishes from so many players across the league. Those moments remind me that sometimes there are things bigger than the results than this game we play. But do you know who I haven't heard from? Kathy. Not one call, not one text. Instead, the only outreach has come from her number 2, telling my agent that she doesn't believe physical play is contributing to injuries. That is infuriating. And it's the perfect example of the tone-deaf, dismissive approach that our leaders always seem to take. I've finally grown tired. For too long, I have tried to have these conversations in private, but it's clear there's no intention of accepting there's a problem. The league has made it clear it isn't about innovation. It isn't about collaboration. It's about control and power. I've earned this platform and I've paid the price to get here. And now I have a responsibility to speak on behalf of the fans and everyone in this league that deserves better. Our leadership's answer to being held accountable is to suppress everyone's voices by handing out fines. I'm not concerned about a fine. I'm concerned about the future of our sport. At some point, everyone deserves to hear the truth from someone who I hope has earned the benefit of the doubt to fight for what is right and fair for our athletes and our fans. We have the best players in the world. We have the best fans in the world. But right now, we have the worst leadership in the world. If I didn't know exactly what the job entailed, maybe I wouldn't feel this way. But unfortunately for them, I do. We serve a league that has shown they think championship coaches and Hall of Fame players are dispensable, and that's fine. It's professional sports. But I will not stand quietly by and allow different standards to be applied at the league level. Thank you.
Nafisa, do you still read that statement if you're celebrating a championship in 2 weeks?
Yes. Again, I want to be clear. This is not about winning and losing. People, coaches, players, winning and losing are complaining about these same things. And again, the league talks about sustainability. This is about sustainability. How are you going to protect your players? How are you going to make sure that we have the best product on the floor night after night when it's so inconsistent and people are getting hurt left and right?
That statement that you just made, are you fully expecting to find? I mean,
I'm sure that they will find me. It seems like anything with free speech is fine now. So
5 minutes before you walked in here, the WNBA sent another press release announcing more money, more TV rights deals that they've just secured. Do you think it's a little premature to announce all the money they're making when they haven't come to a deal with the people that play the game on the floor on their?
It's something that they continue to do. And, but in the same breath, they cry that they don't have enough money to pay the players, that they don't have the sustainability to pay the players when they're selling teams for $300 million, when valuations are going up to almost $500 million. Like, it doesn't make sense to us. It's why we're fighting so hard in our CBA and what we're going to continue to fight for.
Hey man, hold on. Let's play this in its entirety.
At what point between, the end of the season and today did you decide that that was how you wanted to open this and, you wanted to?
I think that's enough we need to hear right there. Hey man, and I don't know. When it comes to this topic right here, man, I'm like, okay, the sentiment with me, and I'll be saying this to be facetious and joking, of course. I say women's basketball is ass, and for the most part, let's just be honest. And when I say this, understand what I mean. I don't mean that the skill level is not there. I don't mean the talent level is not there. When I say women's basketball is ass, just with the exception of this recent, I'm gonna say like 2 seasons, right? It ain't really been too much attention on it, right? And as y'all know over here, we tell what y'all need to do to get the WNBA popping. But outside of that, what Fia speaking on, it's like this basically like fair compensation. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the reason why a team could possibly sell for that much is due to what the players who are on the team have contributed as far as popularity goes. So, you know what I mean? Like, I do think and believe when it comes to business that anybody involved with contributing to the success of an organization should be duly compensated. And when it comes to a lot of these teams in the league, the Lynx, the Aces, Sparks, Liberty, and so forth and so on, I think that a lot of these teams were probably more than likely could pay these players a little bit more than what they're playing. I don't see it being too much, but when you hear stuff like that, like teams being sold for hundreds of millions of dollars, and you'd be thinking like, well, damn, you know what I'm saying? Is they really tripping when they say pay us what you owe us? You know what I'm talking about? Is the numbers that they issue when they saying this is what they owed, are those the official numbers? Could be argued, man. That's just my take on that.
Yeah. You're right about that. And what she said about Caitlin Clark, that she should be lucky that she getting the $60 million off the court because she got the platform of the WNBA to even be able to get that kind of money. That's kind of fucked up. Because you know you got the Angel Reese, you got the Paige Beckers, you got these new players that's coming in the league. They got to sign under these bullshit contracts that has a cap to it. But then to tell somebody like Caitlin Clark, who, I mean, come on now. We see the eyes at WNBA. Version knows I was covering this shit before it became a popular thing. But a lot of people, casual fans, they weren't. They just weren't watching the WNBA like that.
Right.
I mean, we're not going to hold the whole sport hostage. Right. Like we ain't see the big boom that happened the last 2, 3, 4 years, you know. So for a commissioner to say that, yeah, that's wild. It's wild, man. You just don't want your commissioner not having sympathy for, or not even sympathy. I mean, this is what they owe. Like Burke said, this is what they owe. The blossoming of the league, the eyes that's on it, the revenue that's coming in. Nobody was going back and forth. I seen more, me personally, as a person who's watched the league for over 20 years. I remember when they had the Columbus Quest here. My Aunt Mel was a writer for the Columbus Quest. When they was right here in Columbus, when we had the city center downtown. And I remember my aunt used to take me to the practices. We didn't have no coverage. There was no coverage. No ESPNs or CBS Sports, Fox Sports, none of that. NBA TV, none of that shit. So to basically just say like, oh, you know, these chicks ain't owe nothing. They not worth nothing. It's wild. You know, so you know, I agree with B on which, I mean, look, even the commissioner, when she came out to even defend this, she didn't defend it. She didn't negate anything that P said. She didn't say anything she said was wrong. If you didn't say these type things and you come out, I mean, me personally, if somebody was saying some shit that I didn't say, I'm gonna come out like, yo, nah, that ain't what I said. That ain't what, you know, that ain't what I meant. None of that. None of that was in her statements. So I would have to take the word for what it is. Like, you know, you don't never want to take somebody's word for what somebody else's word. It's always hard to do that in the court of law. But at the same time, like, even the commissioner didn't come out and say that what Fee has brought to the limelight wasn't true.
Right.
And everything she said, it wasn't like disrespectful. It wasn't egregious. None of that shit. It was, look, this is what I was told. We know that Fee has a rivaling league with the Unrivaled League where she was actually paying players more than, like, it was women that came out themselves and said, hey, I got paid more in this 2-3 month season than I get paid for the whole WNBA season.
Right.
So for women to say that, that's wild. Just imagine if a nigga came out and said, yo, I got paid more in Ice Cube's league for the Big Three for the summer than I did for the whole NBA season. Imagine the uproar that niggas would be like, yo, hold up, man. What you mean? Like, you got paid more for the Big Three than you got paid for the NBA season? So, and as I just watched I'm literally watching WNBA right now on my TV. I see the Vegas, Las Vegas just beat Indiana Fever in the OT game right here. Look, man, the WNBA is on the rise, man. They look at them, man. They on ESPN2. They should be on ESPN1 tonight because I don't see anything that should be superseding them. I'm pretty sure if Caitlin Clark was playing tonight, that they would have been on ESPN1. We gotta look at the superstars, like for real. Like, as much as we love Asia Wilson and Chelsea Grays, all these players that I love, I mean, Caitlin Clark does move the needle for the WNBA. Angel Reese, whether you say she's this, she's that, whatever you want to say, your critiques, she moves the needle for the viewership in the WNBA. So, I don't know, man. They got to figure it out. I think whoever, the commissioner is, she has to step up. And she either going to have to step up or step to the side.
Something. I do agree with that.
Yeah. Because there was a lot of injuries this year. It was a lot of injuries this year, and whether people want to admit it, like shit, I was thinking about going to an Indiana Fever game, man. Honestly, the difference between going to an Indiana Fever game with Caitlin Clark playing is you paying $60-$70 to be in the tip top nosebleed section to the tickets were down to $5.
Wow.
We could have went to the Indiana Fever play. Hey, with taxes and fees, $15, Burge. For you to get in the game when Caitlin Clark was playing, it would have been $70-$80 at the very least. That was regular season, so I imagine what the playoff season would have cost. You know what I mean? So, Burge, just think of that.
Yeah.
$70 to, and that, I'm not even talking taxes and fees. I was looking at tickets because I wanted to go. I was going to go to Indiana. It was only going to cost me $5 for a ticket to get in the door. What league do you know is selling $5 tickets anywhere outside of the Columbus Clippers?
$5 is enough.
I mean, I'm just saying. We could have went to this Vegas, literally, this playoff game, we could have gotten the building for like $20, bro.
Yeah, they're not generating any type of revenue.
This is a conference championship with the MVP player playing in the game. We could have gotten the door for $20, bro.
That's wild.
Wow.
If Caitlin Clark was playing in this game, we would have paid about $100 at the least to get to nosebleed section.
Right.
That's wild.
Man, listen, man.
And then you hear the league commissioner over here acting like Caitlin Clark should be happy to be playing in the WNBA. What if Caitlin Clark chose to sit out all next season? What do you think the WNBA viewership will be?
It's a very valid argument.
Very valid.
That's the equivalent. Was crazy. That equivalent would be like if Bron, Curry, and KD didn't play one season.
Yeah, it would cripple the league, even if they are old.
That what's crazy. One player is like that equivalent, bro.
Yeah.
And then she gonna say that Caitlin Clark is lucky to be in the WNBA to make her $60 million. Let's remember, she only got that. She got that contract off of Nike. That wasn't even the WNBA. Nike gave her $60 million, not the WNBA. She only making like $200,000-$300,000 off the WNBA. And she ain't even dropped the signature. Her shoe don't even drop till next year. That's wow, my G. Like,
wow, man.
That's wild.
We're gonna get to this last story before we wrap the show up, man.
That's wild, bro.
It is, man. I mean, you know, it's a controversial subject, man. You know, hopefully
And I'm glad, and you know, I want to say because Verge know that Fee is, you know, me and Verge know he know that Lynx is my team, and I ain't even more like, hey, we lost to the Phoenix, you know, the Mercury. They did their motherfucking thing, but
right.
This was bigger than the game. This interview right here is bigger than this is gonna echo throughout sports. It ain't just gonna echo what's crazy. This to have a star player, this is like LeBron or a KD or a Curry speaking on the NBA. Like he is one of them type players in the WNBA. So this is like a Curry, Bron, or KD speaking on the NBA and fighting the fucking NBA commissioner right in front of their face. So I want people to understand the magnitude of who Fee, you know, a lot of people might not know who Nafisi Collier is and all this. She is a top 3. She's the number 2. She was battling for number 1 spot this year, all year. Had she not got hurt, she would have won the MVP. We talking about a top player in the game that's actually fighting the system this year. That actually gave that interview right there. This has never happened in any sports at that time outside of Muhammad Ali.
Right.
Wow.
Shout out to Nafisa, man, for having the ovarian fortitude. Just, you know what I'm saying what need to be said, man. You know what I mean? Like when you break down the actual numbers, man, it's like, hold up, man. I want my cut, man. You feel
and she
me?
got her own league. And that's another thing that's shaking up the WNBA. She created her own league. The unrivaled is her and Breonna Stewart.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's the founder of that league. Like she said, my husband runs that league, and she said it. She said he contacts anybody that gets hurt. She said, I ain't even heard from the commissioner. No player that's got hurt this year is heard from the commissioner.
That is crazy.
That's wild.
That's very wild.
So that probably was the biggest. I mean, honestly, this year that's probably one of the biggest sports stories, one of the biggest interviews that we're gonna hear that we've heard probably in sports from a superstar player, because most superstar players don't speak like that. So, you know, I want people to go and do their research, listen to it again, exactly what she was breaking down, because it's a very we're gonna see some shit shake up in the WNBA after the season. Let's say that. I think she shook up a league right there. She shook up sports as a whole.
Right. Shout out to Fee, man. Shout out to Fee, like I say, for having the ovarian fortitude to speak up on that. You know what I'm talking about? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, everybody be able to get what what's due to them behind that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know when you're going against the machine like that, man, you know you gotta understand that you know it's possible that they're gonna come for your fucking head, man. You gotta be prepared for that. And it looked like Fee got a nice little squad behind her, so we're gonna see how that pans out. We about to get up out of here, man. Court, go ahead and leave him with your last words, bro.
Yo, man. Another good session with the fellas. Talk about the good sports, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in, always rocking with us. It's kind of slow motion, man. I was watching my Dodgers put in work earlier, man, and on these boys, man. So they did what they needed to do. We hit like 5 or 6 homers a day. It was nuts. And I'm mad because I had a parlay where Freeman and Ohtani was all I needed was them to both each hit a home run. Ohtani hit one in the first inning. And he hit another nigga hit 2, and another nigga hit 1, and my nigga Freeman ain't hit now. 5 home runs on the team. My nigga Freeman, they kept walking Freeman. I said, oh,
that's crazy, man.
Like Ohtani out here cracking all the homers. They keep pitching to the nigga. It was crazy, bro. But yeah, man. great football back at it Thursday, college football. So I want to say also, man, by the way, man, I think my Ohio State Buckeyes defense might be the best defense I've seen in college football in like the last 20 years, bro. And that's counting any team, bro. Like they have an average of 5 points allowed per game, and they went against teams who average 30, 40 points against everybody else but them. So it's like you can't just say it's a fluke. And these dudes is stepping up at every level, man. So our quarterback could be average, bro. There is no way, bro. I haven't seen a team in college football like Ohio State this year. Like it's almost been like one of the biggest, like from number 1 to number 2. Like I don't even know who I feel like is even in the conversation, to be real. I'm not just saying as a fan, but this is really phenomenal after they sent like 11 niggas to the draft last year, and these niggas still look like this, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. So I just want to say shout out to my Buckeyes too, man.
That's what's up, man. L, go ahead, leave him with your last words, brother.
Hey, I totally agree with Port. It's funny because we was just having this debate at work, and even me, I'm like, yo, because saying, man, if he steps up, I mean, we could be looking at one of the best college football teams we've seen, but as far as like defense, you can't knock Old State. The defense.
Dude, you just hating, man.
Real talk. I mean, shit. Look, Nebraska. My team is Nebraska, but last year I felt like we should have beat Old State, but they stopped us on the goal line at the 2-yard line twice. And then you look at them this year, and they did the same thing, man. Like Old State defense, they top tier. I'm glad I got to actually go and watch an Old State game this year. So I got to see them live and in person, and them boys right there, man, they different, man. That secondary, one of the best secondaries, and I know they was kind of doing a little trial and error with the defensive line, but they got that defensive line together and the linebacking core. That's what Old State is normally known for, a great linebacking core. So they, shout out to Old State, man. Like Court said,
man. Shout out to the home team. Shout out to the turf,
doing
man.
their thing, man. Shout out to them, man. Hey, we got the WNBA finals set. We got the Phoenix Mercury versus the Vegas, Las Vegas Aces. We watching the playoffs. It's popping. Like Court said, I was actually watching his Dodgers versus the Reds. A hometown team. And,
when's the finals? When's the WNBA finals?
It was like 103 to 19.
No. Oh, no. Oh, so they already started. The finals already started.
No, the finals don't start now. This was the last game because Mercury beat us, and this was like game 5. So they first 3 rounds only go. I think all their rounds go to game 5. They need to step. That's something else that they need to get stepped up too. They need to get to these 7-game series. You know what I mean? But yeah, game 5. This was game 5. Aces won game 5. Kelsey Mitchell, the hometown Old State hero, she went down early in the game, unfortunately, and Aaliyah Boston fouled out. But I was surprised that people still fought to the end of the game because they easily could have folded. They went to overtime and all that. So it was a great game. But shout out to the Aces. Shout out to
the Lynx,
because those are the 2 games I was over here watching.
We're coaching the Mercury.
Yeah. Shout out to the Mercury. And we'll see, man. The Dodgers got some work to do, but the Dodgers, hey, they might run it back this year,
Man, I hope so, man. Barring injury, we definitely should. I mean, it would be a letdown almost if we didn't at least make it to the World Series the way we looking.
My man Al tapping in at the end of the show. What's good, man?
What up, Al?
You already know Al in the building.
You see, we over here rocking the I'm over here rocking the We Bleed hip hop. This nigga come in the show when the show about to go over. Ain't that a bit? I was fucking with you. That's all good. We appreciate all the support, man. Shout out to my brother Court. Shout out to my brother E.N.E. every day, all day, no days off. Y'all know what it is. See us again next Tuesday. We will be bike. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Hey, man. And shout out to the WNBA. Shout out to Fee for having, you know what I mean? I appreciate her doing that. And I think this song right here is a perfect song to end the show on. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I mean? Y'all sit up there, smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineer. We'll see y'all next Tuesday, man.
He said, at least y'all can get a test report. Hey, Court's a hard guy to get in contact with, yo.
He dropped out already.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, it's harder to sleep. At nighttime I plan, in the daytime I execute plan. Watch the advance, split it with fan. Single we nothing, play beaches on sand. Check the expand, we built up the brand. Came a long way from shaving the grass. Shout out to the most high, bruh. All the motivations out the mud. Now when I leave, I'm out of touch. This side more like turn it up. Major diff between love and lust. At the end, all start with trust. Like Lou Haynes up in them shorts. Played it wet like I'm on the coast. This hit mountain no bracket bows. Different respect like bread and toast. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true.
Sometimes we win, but I never lose. Accepting defeat, excuse me, refuse. Lyrically spit, just one of my rules. All in my zone like Syracuse. Doors is sick, my blow a fuse. Like Tupac, we spit camera crews. Your voice is lit, cameras and views. 100 mixtapes, no interviews. Sometimes we score, sometimes we bruise. Just know the path is something we choose. Never we rap, we pack venues. Rapping these beats is my revenues. Cats is fake, look at these dudes. Think shit sweet, like sugar cubes. Santa Fe mean, body is rude, tires is clean. Look at them shoes. Just keep winning and do what you do. Yeah. Cause that's how we move. Find our image and do what we do. Showing the proof. 3-story house with 40 rooms. 4 in the back with swimming pools. Nothing is free. We pay our dues. Smoking that sticky Gorilla Glue.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Call out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true, just keep winning and do what you do. Homie say true.
I gotta win, don't know how to lose. Clean as a fuck, bright in my jewels. Burning this gas, stink up the room. Palmers and leaves, we dropping it soon. Butcher with L's, exit or doom. Locking the game, crazy is true. E.N.E shit, this what we do. Charging you niggas cause we pay-per-view. Silence the critics and fuck niggas too. Hating is only gonna get you the flu. It's common, I'm cold, the virus is proof. Gelato the strain, my shit is the truth. We on the up, rally the troops. All of my niggas just spaz in the booth. That's all about business, I got on the suit. We plan to get millies and hop out of coops. I'm Tropicana, I got the juice. My bitch is bad, sweet as a tooth. Jacking my style, niggas really be mad. I pop up the flow that they think they might have. Straight to the money, I'm getting the bag. Leaving them leaking, go get them a pad. I'm one of the the best, I refuse to be last. Thought we was done, now we right on your ass.
Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Apply all the lessons and show how to improve. Find out your mood and dock out the truth. Watch what they do, but focus on you. Just keep winning and do what you do.
You do.
You do. Yeah.